Tydzień w Toronto odbędzie się koncert jazzowy pod tytułem Come a Little Closer, organizowany przez Bravo International, Singers on Stage i znaną śpiewaczkę Małgorzatę Maye. Dochód z koncertu z udziałem m.in. wybitnego piosenkarza jazzowego Marka Balaty przeznaczony zostanie na prowadzone na Uniwersytecie Torontońskim badania nad epilepsją. Chcąc przedstawić Państwu problemy, z jakimi borykają się naukowcy badający tę nie do końca rozpoznaną chorobę, o wypowiedź poprosiliśmy dyrektora programu badawczego nad epilepsją, doktora McIntyre'a Burnhama.
Epilepsy is the most common of the serious neurological disorders. It affects about 1 in every 100 people. It can start at any time in life, but most often it begins before age 15 or after age 65. We used to think of it as a childhood disorder, but now we would have to say it's a disorder of either childhood or of age. And really, we used to think that we knew who was going to get epilepsy, but we don't know that anymore. Any of us could develop epilepsy as we grow older. With medications, we can keep a number of people seizure-free or almost seizure-free. But still, there are many people that don't respond to the medications, and they go on having seizures despite the best medical help. What can happen to them? Well, they may try some special diets, particularly if they're children, or they may have surgery to take out the part of the brain that's starting the seizures. The duration of epilepsy, it can last a whole lifetime. That's not always true. With some childhood forms, the child outgrows it, but many people are facing seizures for life. The major therapy is the anticonvulsant medications, and the good news with them is that we do get about 60% of the seizure patients under control. The bad news is about 40% are drug resistant. At the University of Toronto, we're working to evolve new therapies to help the people that go on having seizures despite anticonvulsant medications. We're looking at a number of different things. We're looking at newer and better drugs. We're looking at the possibility of diet control for seizures. We're also looking at the possibility that deep brain stimulation might control seizures. All of these are interesting new possibilities, and we've made good progress on them. We're pretty well handicapped, though, in the epilepsy field by a lack of funding. We often quote the sad statistic that that epilepsy costs society as much as stroke, but that epilepsy research only gets about 1/50th of the funding that goes to stroke research. We could do a lot more if we had more money, and fortunately, we are getting some help from the Polish mezzo-soprano Margaret Maye. Margaret has organized a benefit concert for the epilepsy program at the University of Toronto. She has got John Alcorn singing with her and Marek Balata. It's a pretty fine lineup, and well, we just hoping that you'll all go out and support the concert and support us in our attempts to improve lives of people living with epilepsy.